Welcome back, everybody. I'm the host and creator of Ballpark Nation, Jim Christopher. It has been far too long, but it's almost time. Almost time to hear the best sounds in the world. The crack of the bat, the explosion when a fastball hits the catcher's mitt at just the right angle and speed, the popping, the cracking, the smells of the ballpark. It's almost time for us to hit the road and continuing to see baseball from sea to shining sea. And I wanted to share with you the final list, although we might add one more, but the final list so far of where we're going to be going when we hit the road to explore America's ballparks. We're going to hit the ground running the weekend of April 5th and 6th when we're going to be visiting the Greensboro Grasshoppers and the Durham Bulls for their home opening weekends. We cannot wait to get out to the great state of North Carolina. I'm sure they're not going to find that irritating at all. To get to see these two iconic baseball teams in action. We hope to see everybody that's from North Carolina, hint, hint, Ed Rivera, out there with us for at least one of those two games. Now, April 26th, we are going to be heading out to West Texas, to the West Texas town of, well, El Paso for the Chihuahuas. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are like, well, it's in Texas. How come you haven't been yet? And I would just like to express to you all that Texas is very, very big. It actually, if I'm to drive from Austin to Los Angeles, El Paso, Texas is about halfway. Now, May 3rd, we're going to head up to the Hudson Valley, New York to see the Hudson Valley Renegades. This has been a team that's been on our list for a long time, and were scheduled to go in previous seasons and previous iterations of the show, but something always came up, but not this time. The weekend of May 2nd, we're going to be out there for 2 games watching the Renegades. May 24th, I'm going to be driving to one of my first baseball experiences at the minor league level ever. I'm heading up to Bricktown in Oklahoma City, but I'm not going to be watching the Red Hawks like I did when I was stationed at Fort Sill. And you know the unwritten rule of the show. We are not going to cover a team, for the most part, that has the parent club nickname as its nickname. But Oklahoma City baseball changed everything up when they became the Oklahoma City Comets, named for the great Mickey Mantle, and we cannot wait to get up there and see. It's a great brand, it's a great atmosphere, we're excited to be a part of it. Now, from June 4th to June 7th, this is going to be one of our longest trips of the year. We're going to be heading out to see 2 games with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then finally getting out to watch the Akron Rubber Ducks. And then we're returning to one of our homes away from home, one of our favorite identities in all of baseball, the Erie Seawolves. From the 26th to the 28th of June, we're staying in Texas for another long haul. This time we're going sort of northwest. We're going to be hitting up the Abilene Flying Bison and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. We've actually been to Hodgetown Stadium, home of the Sod Poodles, their first year of existence. So we're excited to get back and see how things might have changed since we visited them in, wow, I think it was 2019. So it's been a minute. Now, July 5th weekend, we're going to be heading up to see the San Diego Padres play at Petco Park. And then we're going to switch out our diamond for a gridiron when we go and check out the San Diego Strike Force of the Indoor Football League. July 11th and 12th is going to be a pretty special trip for me as a former military guy and a big history buff, because we're going to be visiting the Baltimore Orioles and the York Revolution. And while we're there, we're going to be taking some time to explore some American Revolution sites, as well as go and visit the hallowed grounds of Gettysburg. Now, from the 29th of July to the 2nd of August, we're doing another big trip. We're going to be visiting 2 states, but going to 4 games covering 3 teams. 2, 3, 4. 1 flight. No, that's 3 flights. Never mind. But anyway, we're going to be heading up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check out the iconic Cincinnati Reds. And then we're going to visit a place that I've actually gotten a chance to take a tour, but never seen a game in, and that's Polo Pack, the Worcester Woo Sox. And yeah, I'm sure they won't be at all annoyed at my constant attempt to pull off a New England accent. Now, we're going to finish up that tour with one of those baseball cathedrals, one of the ones you have to visit, and that's Fenway Park, home of your Boston Red Sox. We're going to park our car by Harvard Yard. On August 9th, we're going to head out to Chavez Ravine in Los Angeles, California for the current World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. And they're going to wrap the whole season up on September 12th when Jessica and I head to the Bay Area, Northern California, to check out the San Francisco Giants. And it will also serve as our final 25th anniversary celebration. So we're going to do some Giants baseball, and then we're going to look at some movie sites and find a nice place to eat. It's going to be a really good time, and I have a feeling I'm going to wish we had more time to spend in San Francisco, the city by the bay. So that's it. That's the drive in 25. And if you're scoring at home and you factor in the Houston Astros, we're going to be visiting 20 different teams on 12 different trips, traveling all the miles. So hopefully we'll be seeing a team near you, and you're going to come out and hang out with us. So until then, I'm Jim Christopher, host of Ballpark Nation, and we're going to see you at the ballpark.